We've been at it for a full 2 hours and exactly 19 minutes at this point. The tide is really high out there, out on the river. And here I am, heading into the woods. Let's take a look at what is around here. I'm here alone, right? But we take the necessary precautions here so that absolutely nothing happens. Like if suddenly some wild animal or a dangerous snake appeared. Anyway, you can never be too careful out here. Wow, in here, deep in the heart of these woods, it's really incredibly dense and really thick, just like I told you before. It's been about 2 hours and a bit now, and out there, the temperature is really high. It's just super hot. But in here, it's not. Here, it feels quite different. Because of the large number of trees here, right? There's a great variety of plant species, you know? The climate stays really mild. It's very pleasant, you know? Like I said, I'm here alone. Suddenly, what if a ghost shows up around here, right? Of course not, right? Anyway, let's keep walking a little further. And that's it, there's a huge variety of trees. There are usually a lot of acai palms here. People from the south don't really know acai that well. A shout out to the folks from Curitiba. They have acai, like ice cream, but here we have it a different way. We drink acai wine, acai juice with manioc flour. And for us, of course, for us from Pará, it's much more enjoyable. They don't like it. And there are a lot of cicero trees around here. The cicero, its scientific name is Terpoleracea. Let's go in a little further here. I'm not going to go in too far. I could get lost. I'm here alone. And of course, there's no compass either, right? Let me see which way I should go to get in. Well, yeah, it actually looks like I might be a little bit lost right now. Let me take another look at this. Whoa. My partner isn't here today. Usually I walk with the dog, that's Fred. But they'll find me soon. Now I can imagine what it's like to get lost in the woods, right? You're getting lost in the woods, right? Just look at the panic it causes. And then you'll really need to have some good survival skills, right? But anyway, like I said, I'm not going too far. The property is really big. It's very deep, this land. It's 750 meters long. Let me see if I can find my way around here. It's about here that I came from. A tree is falling around here. I don't know what that is. Here there's a slightly flooded area. There are low areas here and there are high areas too. The water is a bit high out there. What you see here is an acai palm tree, which is scientifically known as Euterpe oleracea. Once I went to the botanical garden in Curitiba and I saw in that greenhouse they have there, this tree here, this palm, and there it was, Euterpe oleracea, so they grow it there. Of course, just as a sample for people who go in there to check it out, to see it. Like I said, there's a lot of acai here. The native people here grow a lot of acai. Well, not really grow it actually. The land itself, Mother Nature herself, takes care of it. Of growing this tree, which brings quite a considerable financial return. Wow. And here I finally found the way back, the narrow path along the winding edge.